Senator Tim Scott says the Clarity Act regulation in America is going to be fast-tracked and could be pushed through in the next few weeks. There is the DC Blockchain Summit happening. I got the greatest and newest clips for you to better understand where we stand with regulation and where we are going here. I'm going to give you context when I think it's needed. Let's go ahead and get into all of this brand new information. I hope you're doing well, guys. Thanks for joining me here today.
To have a place to use a stablecoin, you got to have a regulatory framework. So we're going to do that work, and we're going to work with Senator Loomis in the Senate, John Boozman in the Ag Committee, Senator Scott to bring that to reality this year as well.
Last word for me on market structure. Once again, Charles has been so helpful for me in just understanding, appreciating the complexity. It's not just commodities versus securities. It's far beyond that. And so understanding and appreciating the magnitude of the opportunity to create market structure is really important. One of the things we recommended was, why don't we get the industry in Russell 325, massive room, give them 3 weeks, assign them 3 weeks to go out there and figure out market structure where the world is not driven towards CFTC because they're open and SEC was closed because of Gensler. Let's make sure we understand the new terrain and give the industry an opportunity to weigh in with a world that is fair versus one that was consistently unfair.
Okay, here is the clip from Senator Loomis on regulation.
Arduous, a patience-building process, but we're going to mark it up in April. We're going to mark it up after the Easter recess. We've accomplished so much since Labor Day by being patient, by working with the different stakeholders and the people who have to vote on this. So I just want to assure you we really are going to get it out of the Banking Committee in April, and then we'll begin to match it up with the product that came out of the Ag Committee, which is the commodities portion of the bill. We're also going to have to deal with an ethics issue that the Banking Committee does not have jurisdiction over, and it has to do with elected officials' involvement with digital assets. But once we put those pieces together, I think we'll be able to get some time on the floor. Thankfully, Senator Thune has been very generous with giving us enough lead time, enough rope to try to corral all of the different parties and get a good bill on the floor that will have bipartisan support that we can get more than 60 votes on. What a amazing experience.
You know how you know it has bipartisan support? This part where she says in the middle here
that the Banking Committee does not have jurisdiction over, and it has to do with elected officials'
right here.
Involvement with digital assets.
That was one of the sticking points for Democrats to vote for the Clarity Act. So if they're addressing that, that means they are going to probably get bipartisan support when this bill reaches the full floor. They do have two parts of the bill. It was the CFTC side in the Agricultural Committee in the Senate, and the SEC side that's in the Banking Committee. And so the Agricultural Committee part already passed. Now you're waiting for the Banking Committee part to pass, and then they're going to combine the bill, and that's what senators will vote on.